Isn't this gorgeous? This is the hibiscus plant, and they put on a spectacular show. So we're going to be talking about hibiscus, and there's several different types, and we're going to be covering the hardy hibiscus, so that's the perennial hibiscus, and also the tropical hibiscus. So as you can see, this is actually planted in the ground. So this is a hardy hibiscus. So it's a perennial, and it can even last in our northern upper Midwest temperatures. So they can handle down to about negative 30 degrees. So that's zones about 3 to 9. But if you have a tropical hibiscus, that's usually in a potted plant, and you can put that out certainly for the summer, but you will have to bring it inside once those temperatures start dipping down. Remember, they're tropical, so they're used to the warmer temperatures, and they just cannot handle the harsh winter. Now, all the varieties of hibiscus really like that sunlight, but it really is determined by where you are, say, in the United States. We are in the upper part of the United States, so these hibiscus can handle that full sun. It's a little bit later in the day, so that sun is going down over the woods, but these hibiscus have sunlight all day long. If you are in the southern part of the United States, you might have to have a little bit more shaded area or a little bit more filtered sunlight, because your sunshine is a lot more intense than ours is. So if you plant your hibiscus in the south, you might have to find a spot that is a little bit more shaded, or at least getting some of that filtered sunlight. Have you ever seen your hibiscus plants really droop down? That's because they are big drinkers. They are very thirsty. They will take up a lot of water, so you're really going to have to check them at least daily. Check them in the morning and make sure that you water them in the morning, because they will go through that water. You don't want to get into the situation where it's a hot afternoon sun and they need that water. So be sure to check them early in the morning and water them, and keep that soil very moist. Now, if you have tropical hibiscus, you're going to cut that water way down, because they're going to go into a dormancy stage. So it's natural for them to lose their leaves and their flowers. Don't worry about it. They'll come back in the spring. But if you bring them indoors, be aware that they will lose their leaves, and make sure that you water them much, much less frequently. When it comes to fertilizing your hibiscus, you're going to use about a half-strength dose of the Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer once a week. That's going to really give it the growth that it needs and produce these great big blooms, and they will continue to blossom all summer long for you. You can see how big this hibiscus has gotten, so it might need to be staked, and that helps keep this upright and also helps protect it from really hard winds coming through. Now, in the fall time, after that first killing frost, go ahead and cut it right down to about 2 or 3 inches above the ground, and then mulch over top of that. And that helps protect it all winter long. And in the spring, the plant will start popping up through that mulch, and then once it's popped through, go ahead and take that mulch off of it and let it grow throughout the summer. If you're liking our videos, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have hundreds of helpful how-to videos there. And then you can hop on over to our beatyourneighbor.com website, where we have our tips and tricks, blog articles, and of course our Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer. That's why these look so fantastic. You can find all of that at beatyourneighbor.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.